How are you doing today? I hope you had a wonderful day. We are live on Start Your Marriage Right Academy YouTube page, and I'm streaming all the way from Abuja, Nigeria. I would love to know where you are joining from. Please drop your location in the chat. My name is Chinelo Ezadikwa. I am a practitioner of family systems engineering and the lead coach at Heartfelt Consult. We have another interesting topic tonight, chemistry versus compatibility, which is more important for a flourishing marriage. Before we dive in, let me ask you, when we talk about chemistry, what comes to mind? Please drop your chats, your drop your thoughts in the chat. Now let's define it. Chemistry refers to the emotional connection between two people. It's that connection that makes your relationship feel alive, warm, exciting, and meaningful. But listen, chemistry is not just about physical attraction. It includes one, intellectual chemistry. This is the ability to have deep, engaging conversations with each other. You enjoy talking, you understand each other, you look forward to spending time together. There is a natural flow, an intellectual affinity that makes communication easy. Two, emotional chemistry. This is the feeling of being seen, heard, and understood. When you are apart, you genuinely miss each other. When you are together, it feels natural and energizing. You feel emotionally safe and connected, like your heart recognizes theirs. The third one, spiritual chemistry. This is a sense of shared spiritual direction or resonance. You may not be on the same level spiritually, but you feel connected in values, beliefs, purpose, or growth. Chemistry is the bond couples share over shared interest, passion, and emotional synergy. It's what gives the relationship energy, excitement, freshness, and warmth. You enjoy each other's company, you laugh together, you can play, tease, share banter, and feel alive around each other. It's not that you cannot function independently, but you look forward to being together. This kind of emotional and intellectual synergy is a critical component of marriage sustainability. Now, on the other hand, compatibility speaks to how well your lifestyle, values, and priorities align. You may not want exactly the same things out of life, but there must be a meaningful meeting point. Picture this: one person craves adventure. They want to live in one country for 2 years, move to another, explore, experience, and keep life dynamics. Meanwhile, the other person is a settler, someone who values stability, wants to build a strong foundation in one place, and prefers rootedness. You can already imagine the tension that will show up in that relationship. Not because either person is wrong, but because their life priorities pull in different directions. So the real question is, to what degree do your values, priorities, and worldview align with your partners? Compatibility requires a certain level of alignment in how you see work, how you relate with people, how you handle personal growth, and even how you make everyday decisions. Compatibility creates ease, and ease in understanding each other, and ease in making decisions, and an ease in doing life together. It becomes the foundation that allows a relationship to run smoothly. So when we talk about chemistry versus compatibility, we are referring to the blend of emotional connection, that is chemistry, and value alignment, that is compatibility, that gives a marriage its energy, excitement, and ease. These two elements are foundational to marital sustainability. To help us understand this better, let's use a simple metaphor. Imagine that marriage is a garden. The beautiful flowers represent chemistry, the excitement, the connection, the spark. The roots on the ground represent compatibility, the stability, alignment, and foundational values. Now let's explore the different possible mixes. The first one is high chemistry, low compatibility. This is the garden full of beautiful flowers but with shallow roots. It looks good on the surface. There's passion, shared interest, fun, spiritual and emotional connection. But the moment as storm comes, the garden is vulnerable because the roots are weak. This is like a couple who enjoy each other deeply, maybe even have great sexual or intellectual chemistry, but disagree on fundamental things like money, life priorities, values, decision making, lifestyle. At first, the relationship feels right, but the red flags are there. Soon the quarrels, misunderstandings, and lack of ease begin to overpower the initial excitement. And often the same chemistry that once attracted them becomes irritating because the constant conflicts drain the joy out of the relationship. The second one is low chemistry, high compatibility. This is the garden with strong roots but no colorful flowers. It's stable but dull. Couples here share similar values and priorities, but they lack excitement. They lack emotional closeness. They lack shared fun. Conversations feel flat. Intimacy may feel mechanical, done out of duty rather than desire. Recreational time is difficult because they don't vibe or enjoy the same things. Such a marriage feels more like a partnership than a relationship. It runs but without warmth, connection, or spark. Then the third mix is low chemistry, low compatibility. This is a garden with neither strong roots nor flowers. Such a marriage lacks excitement, lacks emotional connection, and lacks alignment. Even simple conversations feel awkward. Everything feels out of place, and sustaining intimacy becomes hard. This combination makes marriage extremely difficult to sustain because there is little energy, little excitement, and no ease. And the fourth one, high chemistry, high compatibility. This is the ideal mix. The vibrant garden with strong roots and beautiful flowers. Here, the couple shares emotional closeness, spiritual affinity, intellectual connection, and meaningful shared interests. Their fundamental values align, their life priorities match, and they genuinely enjoy doing life together. Such marriages experience both excitement and ease. In such a marriage, there is a healthy harmony between intimacy and practicality because the relationship has adequate energy, excitement, and ease. This combination gives long term sustainability. So, if you are honest with what you currently know and experience, where do you think your relationship is right now? Because if you don't know where you are, you won't know what needs to change. At Start Your Marriage Right Academy and within Hartford Consult's premarital program, we guide couples through the relationship chemistry compatibility assessment. Each partner takes the assessment individually and receives personal scores along with tailored recommendations. Afterwards, both partners come together to compare results, reflect, and discuss areas that require attention and growth. This is why I strongly encourage you to enroll in our premarital counseling program so you can build a strong, informed, and intentional foundation for your marriage. As I begin to wrap up, I want to remind you that most couples did not start with high chemistry and high compatibility, and that is perfectly okay. What matters is your willingness to grow, to learn your partner, understand their interests, honor their passions, spend quality time intentionally, and show up for each other. No matter where your relationship currently falls, both chemistry and compatibility can grow when two people choose openness, vulnerability, and shared effort. There is always room for improvement if you commit to work together. And that is where I end today. Any questions? Let me check the chat. No question. If you have any questions or insights, please drop them in the chat. Before we go, on Monday, we'll be having another powerful session on 5 essential family systems every couple should have. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. Thank you so much for joining tonight. Have a beautiful night and see you on Monday. Thank you. Let me see you in the chats. Let me see. Hello, hi in the chats. Nothing. No, okay. All right. Have a good night.